Hala, nivel 24, ya está, historia completada. A por la historia, venga. Hostia bendita, tú. Es que no me lo creo. Es que no me lo creo, tú. Un puto mísero.
Don't worry, Mr. Svarog.
Es que además un cofre habrá, será, digo yo, más o menos. Ahí.
Well, my friends, are you ready to head out?
Vamos.
Wonderful. Remember to bring enough food and drink to refuel on the way. We have a lot.
Mother, I have returned.
Rania, I thought I'd lost you.
En parte la has perdido, ya te lo digo.
Are you hurt? I'll fetch the butler right away.
No, there's no need. I don't want to see Sebas right now. Sorry, Mother. I'm fine, really. I just got into a few skirmishes down in the underworld, but nothing I couldn't handle.
The underworld. Oh, I see. In that case, report everything you saw. Commander Branya.
After the failed pursuit at Backwater Pass, the wanted outsiders and I were somehow taken to the underworld. Because of the difficult situation we were in, we formed a temporary alliance to help the residents of the underworld resolve a few issues of survival. We also defeated an ancient robot known as Svarog and learned some truths about the Stellaron.
I'm listening. Go on.
Madam Cocolia, it is my firm belief that the visitors from beyond the sky are not the villains we had imagined before. I witnessed them take up arms in the name of justice and risk their lives for the sake of others. I can also ascertain that they did come for the Stellaron, but only to relieve the disaster it has brought upon Belobog. Mother?
Otra vez nivel 29.
The truth about the
Bueno, a ver,
Stellaron.
normal.
Oh, the responsibility of bearing that truth will fall upon me one day. Such is the burden of being guardian, to carry these secrets for eternity. So, I ask you to forgive my defiance, but I believe that the order to dispatch the outsiders was a mistake. To solve the problems brought on by the Stellaron, the architects waited hundreds of years. And those outsiders may be the...
Enough!
What?
Arrogant. Ignorant. Oh, you disappoint me, Branya.
Impertinente y arrogante es lo mismo.
The iceberg. And now you think you know everything. You spend a short time with that underworld scum, and suddenly you have the audacity to question my orders? Guards! Take Branya.
They are not scum.
Gracias por plantarte.
Everything you ever kept from me. I remember it clearly now. This time I am standing my ground, Madam Guardian. And please, stop dismissing me with vague excuses.
¿Cómo? A ver. Me acabas de hacer un spoiler tremendo. ¿Cómo que el viajero piro?
Why do you send the Silvermane guards to
A ver, me
die
imaginaba que habría
fragmented?
algún cambio en el
Why have you
viajero y tal,
abandoned the people of
pero
the underworld? And
literalmente
why?
me imaginaba como en un upgrade.
Why did
¿Cómo
you
que
have
cambio de
that sudden
elemento?
change of mind?
I see. I knew this moment would come sooner or later. I just didn't expect it would be so soon.
O sea, realmente del juego no he visto nada, por cierto. O sea, no me he estado viendo nada. O sea, he estado buscando datos y tal, pero poco más. Pero ¿cómo que el viajero piro?
To learn the truth?
Yes. I am ready. Mother?
Then come with me, Branya. It is time you heard it. The voice of this dying world.
Bueno, planeta moribundo con razón. Y así sin más puedo oír la voz.
Ah, we're be back. I forgot what fresh air tasted like.
Anda, coño, ¿se ha subido Celia también? ¿No nos falta alguien?
No.
Where's Sampo?
Otra vez ha pirado.
Nope. Next question.
Ni idea, siguiente
Where's
pregunta.
our next stop? We should find somewhere to put our feet up. As long as it's not Goethe Hotel again.
Classic unreliable Sampo. He probably guessed we'd ask where his hiding place was. No sooner are we back in the administrative district than he
No way! The boss will recognize us. Plus, Silvermane guards are stationed nearby. We'd be offering ourselves up on a silver platter. Don Hung,
Bueno, pues la
what do
otra
you
punta.
think?
I think it'd be best to pay a visit to Serval Land now.
So, you think we should avoid Gepard for the time being, right?
He's an elite officer of the Silvermane Guards. It wouldn't be easy to get to him.
Por cierto, a nivel 25 digo yo que desbloquearemos algo, ¿no? Porque hay una recompensa ahí.
We'd be walking right into the lion's den.
Makes sense. Guess we better head over to Serval's workshop then?
But we must keep a low profile. We're still wanted fugitives.
Y estáis en mitad de la plaza, no por
What's
nada.
wrong, Zila?
Nothing. It's just a little new. The last time I was on the surface, I was still a child. I have no memory of any of this. The overworld and the underworld. We've been cut off for so long. I'm okay. Look, there are so many Silvermane guards on patrol.
Purificación en la oscuridad externa.
No. I don't remember the security being this tight last time.
Ay, coño.
Might have something to do with us. The Supreme Guardian has probably learned of our
Por cierto, hubiera
arrival
necesitado
already.
2 cofres.
Branya.
¿Para dónde tengo que ir? Para acá.
You know what I mean.
Solo en la recompensa. O sea, aquí no hay ni... venga, tío, ¿en serio? O sea, ¿esto es solamente un enganche para seguir jugando? Es que en el 15 creo que se desbloqueó algo. No me acuerdo exactamente qué fue, pero se desbloqueó algo en el 15. Y en el 5 también. O sea, en el 25 no se desbloquea nada. Joder, qué rabia.
Who is it? The shop's closed today. You'll have to come back tomorrow.
Ahí dentro hay alguien.
I remember. The 3 outsiders. Wait, why are you still strolling around the city? Do you know the Silvermane guards are looking all
Sí,
over
por eso
you?
te estamos pidiendo que nos dejes entrar.
Quick, act natural and get inside. Don't get spotted. All right, you'll be safe here. My workshop has pretty good soundproofing and barely anyone comes in. Just
No, ya me
what
imagino. A ver,
crime did you commit?
yo entiendo a la gente que le está dando a fuego al juego y todo lo que tú quieras, pero en plan de... Hay gente
Now
que
they're
está
patrolling
demasiado
the whole
enganchada al
city,
juego.
and everyone's in a panic.
Oh, we just...
Not yet, March.
No, el
Branya
espejo
said we
roto
could
creo que
trust
era
him
el 15,
completely.
creo que era el 20.
You
Al
mean
20
to
lo
say
desbloqueé
you
el
don't
espejo
trust
roto.
me completely? Good. That's smart of you. But you needn't worry. Kokolia and I aren't even on speaking terms. It was her that ejected me from the architects. I refuse to stand with her.
Me echó de los
I
arquitectos.
don't
Ella es un
believe you guys
arquitecto.
would do anything bad. And the architects are going to need conclusive and publicly available evidence for me to think otherwise. Besides, I know the architects, and if they did have any evidence, they would have released it by now. I know Kokolia's style. Get everyone into a frenzy first. Most people in a frenzy don't stop to ponder the details. Me? None. What Kokolia and the architects get up to has nothing to do with me. My time is too precious for pawn. These days, I just spend my time fixing things in this workshop and playing music. It's a pretty carefree existence. If I'm not careful, I'll start boring you all with sob stories from the past. Let's get back to you guys. If long-lost Branya told you to come here, you must have something important to tell me. You can trust me. I know our paths have only crossed once before, but my intuition tells me you guys are good people. And I've got good intuition, by the way.
Ooh, I'm the best storyteller. Let me.
Try not to embellish the facts.
Hombre, tú le dirías 5 palabras, seguro.
So that's what's been happening.
Los
I
4
wonder we
espacios
haven't
del
heard from
potenciador,
Branya
what?
recently. After all these years in isolation and without a single word from below, this is what's become of the underworld?
No, si yo prácticamente la nave la exploro entera también. Y este mundo, salvo el de aquí de la superficie, la ciudad y tal, tengo el mundo de abajo lo tengo todo explorado también. Ah, los 4 espacios del potenciador, sí, los 4 espacios del potenciador, ¿con qué fue? Sí, los 4 espacios del potenciador fue con la subida del mundo, si mal no me equivoco. ¿Fue con la subida del mundo o con el mundo simulado? Hostia, no me acuerdo, creo que fue con la subida del mundo. Sí, fue con la subida del mundo. Sí, no, me acabo de acordar, me acabo de caer en lo que es el potenciador.
Those that do would never associate it with the fragmentum or eternal freeze. But according to the data recorded in that robot, Svarog, the architects dug out the truth long ago. The research results were purposely hidden away to ensure that the outside world would never know of them. Just my luck. Out of all the research topics I could have chosen, I insisted on the Stellaron. It's clear now that anyone who wanted to get closer to the truth would have been expelled. Or abandoned. Maybe I should be thanking Cocolia. All she did was push me out. She could have decided to take a more permanent measure. I figured out that the Stellaron and the Fragmentum were linked, so I was already close to the truth. It's a shame that the architects ejected me before I could discover that the source of the Fragmentum was the Stellaron itself. Before I lost my position, I was applying for permission to survey the Stellaron directly. It was my research topic, but I'd never even set eyes on it. My research was all based on historical data and lab simulations. Not long after I submitted my preliminary report and application.
Sí, creo que hay mapa bloqueado como tal hasta la historia, hasta el avance de la historia. En la cueva creo que pasó lo mismo en cierto momento. Hasta cierto punto de la historia no podía acceder a un rinconcito del mapa.
Cocolia. It's been so many years since we last spoke. We were great friends once. There was nothing we wouldn't share. She became a completely different person when she took on the Supreme Guardianship. The convictions she once held, her enthusiasm, it was like they were drawn out of her by some mysterious force. She gave the order to expel me herself and refused to see me. I never understood that behavior, and I gave up trying to use logic to work it out a long time ago. Sometimes I even wonder whether she really did become a different person. Is that possible? Perhaps there's a single guardian consciousness that gets handed down from generation to generation.
Oye, pues no lo discuto,
The real Cocolia has already vanished. Is she being compelled by previous generations of guardians to make such baffling decisions? Who knows? But this might make for good songwriting material. Gepard? Not a chance. He's a decent guy, but also famously uncompromising. For my brother, orders are more important than anything. Even if you stuck Branya's letter to his forehead, he wouldn't be swayed. You need to choose your words carefully if you want to persuade him of something.
¿Cómo? Perdón.
It might be best if I talk to him.
Ah, carta de Bronio.
Though, I'd need a strategy first. Gepard.
Perdón,
You
le he
need to
dado.
choose your word. Yes. I never observed it directly, but I used lab simulations and outbound surveys to establish a rough location. According to the survey results, the Stellaron is likely to the north of Belobog, somewhere in the vast snow plains.
We must locate it as soon as possible. Ideally before Cocolia takes action. Can you tell us the way?
Not a problem. I was thinking the same thing. But I'm afraid telling you might not be enough. The area to the north of Belobog has been more or less swallowed up by the Fragmentum. If you want to get to the northern snow plains, you'll need to get past the Silvermane Guard restricted zone on the front lines first. Even if you get past the restricted zone in one piece, you'll have a whole heap of Fragmentum to deal with. Yes, that's where the main force of the Silvermane Guards is stationed. They've consolidated their position there in order to resist the encroaching Fragmentum.
Pregunta, ¿el boss de esta zona es de débil al fuego?
Why don't we go back underground and get
Si es débil al
wildfire
fuego,
and
tendría que
cover
estar
us?
pensándome seriamente en subir a
Fear
Hawk.
we may not have the time.
Hey, enough pessimism. Back in my official capacity days, I spent a lot of time in the north. I got to know the soldiers and officers on the front line very. This calls for brainwaves, not brawn waves. How about I take you over myself?
Really? Great. Phew. It's less scary if someone you know is leading the way.
Entonces a lo mejor sí me renta no subirme a Hawk.
It was my research topic for over a decade.
Es que claro, tengo
What does that
hasta...
mean decades in life?
Tengo hasta que si es Only Target mete bastante bien con la habilidad elemental, pero... Hasta tampoco destaca mucho para romper defensa. La verdad. Así que no lo tengo nada claro. El hermano.
Darn it! I forgot my brother said he'd be around today.
Joder, menudo momento para acordarte.
Find somewhere to hide, quick! I'll handle him. Gepard! It's you! I didn't think you'd have the time to visit with things so tense on the front line.
Joder, hija, se te ve más el plumero que yo que sé.
Things are manageable. The latest wave of monster attacks has slowed. I'm back in the city to take care of a few matters, but I'll be back on the front line later. I thought I told you.
Ah! Oh, yes. That's right.
Sis, you look a bit pale. Did something happen?
No. Why would anything have happened?
You don't normally use my full name.
Ah, descubres al protapiro antes de la pelea del
You
boss.
said
Vale, entonces
you
nada.
hate it when I call you bro in public. Well, I agree. It'd sound better if I started using your full name.
Vale, una preguntita, por si acaso. Por si acaso, por yo quedármelo claro.
Call me whatever you like.
Pasa como en el Genshin, al cambiar elemento sus talentos se reinician, o sea, vuelven a nivel 1. O si subes los talentos del prota normal, estarán subidos con el otro elemento.
Of course they can't wrap their heads around my design.
Pregunto.
I thought it was something big. Leave it here. I'll take a look.
Sorry to trouble you.
Why are you being so polite? Oh, and why is the city under curfew all of a sudden? Has something happened?
I've been instructed to keep it quiet.
Oh,
Ajá.
Jeppy.
Pequeño
Grown up
Gepi.
now, looking down on his civilian sister.
Don't say that. Forget it. If I don't tell you, Pela will. Last night, Lady Bronya suddenly appeared. She entered Klapoth Fort without saying anything to anyone. The Supreme Guardian is worried that the 3 intruders may have followed Bronya out of the Fragmentum and back into the administrative district. She issued a curfew for the entire city and ordered us to pursue and capture any suspicious individuals.
Igual que en el Genshin, ¿no?
So that's how
Puñeta.
it is. No wonder I haven't heard from Bronya.
Vale, era por subirle los talentos al viaje
I'm
al
not
prota,
sure.
pero entonces no.
She hasn't left Klapoth Fort. The Supreme Guardian just said she'd returned.
Joder, Sele, hija, se te ve a la puta legua.
Well, I was sure worried about her. After she
O
disappeared,
sea, ¿no había
I
otro
was
sitio donde
worried about her.
esconderse?
She said she barely had time to go out.
She really does tell you everything. Oh, by the way, I left my Goethe Hotel
No
limited edition flask
jodas.
behind last time I was
Cambia
here.
incluso
Let me have a look for it.
el arma.
I think I
Bueno, el
looked
arma,
it over.
el estilo.
Wait!
What is it? You seem pretty off today, Serval.
It's, right. You remember how you neglected all those flowers to death? I piled them all over there during a bit of spring cleaning, and now they smell terrible. So, don't go over there.
Seems like a strange reason not to take a look. Plus, am I supposed to believe you were spring cleaning? You must be up to more forbidden research.
Am not? How dare you? What do you take your sister for?
Never mind. This is your space, and I shouldn't intrude.
Joder.
I've got business to take care of. Bye for now.
Cambia por... Pero conservación no es support. O sea, cambia un support.
Hey, wait a sec. Those intruders. I wanted to ask, what crime have they committed?
They're plotting to overthrow the architects and bring harm to the city.
Huh.
Bueno, lo de perjudicar a los de la
Reminds me of the
ciudad.
accusations against me. Cocolia's methods haven't changed.
Don't say that, Serval. I know that you're still nursing a grievance against the Supreme Guardian. But this isn't a joking matter.
You're telling me off again? Fine. Whatever, bro. You better be going. Come listen to Pela in my next rehearsal.
I will, if I have the time.
Increíble que no le haya cazado. Pero bueno.
The coast is clear. You can come out now.
Manda cojones que no la haya pillado.
Phew, I nearly suffocated. What kind of plot device was that?
I almost lost my cool when you went first.
No, a ver si pasará como en el Genshin. Tendremos el primer combate contra el boss muy sencillito, tendremos desventaja de alguna manera, etcétera, y ya está. Lo complicado viene cuando lo tienes que repetir.
I don't care how skilled
Eso es
you
lo
are. I'm
complicado.
not sending you on a suicide mission. Rest assured, Cocolia may have changed over the years, but she never hurt Bronya. I'm certain of that.
You sound like Bronya herself. I don't get it. You guys are against Cocolia, and yet in some ways, you seem to trust her completely.
I was gauging his reactions just now. Did you see? Unless we have irrefutable evidence, he won't question Cocolia's orders. If you go after him now, our plan's as good as over. Come on, let's go to the restricted zone. If we can get ahead of the curve and find the Stellaron, Cocolia will be out of options.
Joder, 3 rondas de monstruos seguidos. Vale, ¿tenemos que salir? Sí.
Is Bronya really safe?
You care about her, huh? You must have become close friends.
Se han hecho buenas amigas.
Close is a bit much, but I made her a promise.
Relax. She's the strongest girl I've ever seen.
I can believe that.
Oh, they've jacked up security all right. How the heck are we gonna sneak in? Serval, we need one of those brainwaves.
Leave it to me. Stick close, guys, and don't get spotted.
No permitan que los vean. Si estamos de frente a ellos.
This is a military base. Trespassers aren't allowed. Wait, isn't that... Serval! Long time no see.
Well, if it isn't Franz. Long time no see. You still watching the entrance?
Well, you see, Yeah, you haven't changed, Serval. Still nailing us to the wall. So, what brings you over here at this hour? And who are the guys behind you?
My brother said the restricted zone energy lines were malfunctioning. Told me it was urgent. He doesn't trust those contracted maintenance workers, so he got me in for free. These guys are my assistants. We need to overhaul all the
Joder,
installations here.
en serio hay más de lo que me has contado.
I didn't hear anything about the
Joder.
energy lines
Pues si,
malfunctioning.
si lo que me has contado es lo sencillito,
Oh, please.
hostia.
This is a
Lo que tiene que haber.
technology division issue. Why would they tell you guys? Come on, let us in already. If the heating
A ver,
system goes down
yo siempre
in the middle of the
prefiero
night, are you gonna be
ir sin
responsible
spoiler
for
ninguno. De hecho, yo en Genshin odio cuando salen los leaks y todo esto porque es que te enteras de todo, o sea. Así que
Seeing
a
as
mí
your
si no se me cuenta nada
captain
mejor. O sea,
sister,
si yo lo pregunto voluntariamente por algo, porque me interesa
Okay,
planearme
here
o
are
algo
some
así.
temporary passes. Oh, and remember to
Pero
give
yo
them
al menos
back to me when you
que yo
leave.
pregunte no me interesa saberlo,
Thanks,
las
Bronze.
cosas.
I'll put in a good
Bueno, porque
word for
prefiero
you, my
reaccionar a
brother.
ellas,
Get him to
básicamente,
promote
que para
you.
eso estoy jugando.
No, Captain Gepard hates all that under the table stuff. I'd have a better chance if you don't mention me at all.
Claro, no, de historia, ya me imagino. Ya me imagino que si me cuentan más, a tomar por saco. Hostia, ese tío parece bastante duro, Que por cierto, yo ahora me estoy fijando en una cosa. Este tío... Sí, la armadura de este es la del artefacto, es tu nuevo que hemos visto antes.
See, that was easy.
You're Gepard's sister, all right.
Do you see that mechanical gear bridge? When you
Hay
cross
robots
over to the
delante.
other side, you arrive at hell on Earth. An endless fragmentum, a few exhausted Silvermane guards, and the stench of death in the air. If we want to progress further north, we will need to cross that hell. Are you ready?
Exactly. We've got nowhere left to retreat.
Let's go then. First, we need to think of a way to get to the other side. I helped set the underlying mechanisms for this type of gear bridge. It's controlled via different terminals in combination. Let's go find them.
Is Gepard
Venga,
on
venga.
frontline duty a lot?
Yes, but what made you ask that all of a sudden?
Uy, escucha.
It's so dangerous. Don't you worry about him?
He's a Landau.
Es un lambda, o sea, solucionado.
Mechanical Fever released a new song. Did you hear it?
Fiebre
Sure
mecánica.
did. Palo was on lead vocals this time. Scared me half to death. It's a completely different style.
Even Mechanical Fever is changing. Rock and roll's dead. There's no audience anymore.
Don't be so pessimistic.
Wait a moment. ¿Hay un botón de pelea automática?
It was pretty good.
¿Hay un botón que te pone la pelea en automático? ¿Cómo yo no he sabido nada de eso?
Nope. This term.
So what's the plan?
Look for another.
I never would have guessed that Gepard and you were brother and sister.
I can't say I blame you. We're nothing alike in personality or interests. In our family, we have a strong military tradition going back generations. Many a Landau has died in their prime. There's not a lot of brother and sister
No,
time.
así no puede ser.
Everyone just does their best to get on with their life.
No puede ser así. 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 Pero... O sea, sé que está el por 2 y todo eso. O sea, está al lado del de por 2, ¿no? El de la velocidad. What? Ah, vale, joder. Siempre me asusta cuando sale la pantalla así de cara. ¿Están hablando o es que hay que pelear?
Darn! Can't activate it. It seems like someone severed the energy supply to the terminals. Huh.
Pero una cosa, ¿cómo el juego interpreta el combate automático? ¿Selecciona automáticamente al enemigo con la debilidad y todo esto? Porque, joder, el combate automático es un poco puede ser un poco random. O sea, o la habilidad elemental, por ejemplo, o sea... Al fin y al cabo, lo de soltar habilidad elemental o básico no es un poco estratégico aquí en el juego. Si lo pones en automático es un poco en plan de, bueno, ¿no?
Bronya was right. The Silvermane guards really are risking their lives to protect Belobog.
Just my conjecture, but I doubt it's far from the truth. My brother mentioned that they've had to use extreme measures to repel the Fragmentum monsters. Let's press on. We can't activate either of these terminals, so let's look for the energy supply installation itself.
He modificado un poco el chat, que si no, no se veía como que tapaba un poco el texto de la imagen.
Aren't you the maintenance people? You can't just go where...
No, a ver, si tienes confianza en que vas a matar a todo de prácticamente una hostia, pues sí. Este no me va a atacar, ¿verdad? Sí, yo entiendo que está bien. ¿Por qué hay tanto guardia, tío? Vamos a pillarlo todo.
Did you hear Malik is being reassigned? Seems like both the front line and the city are short-handed right now.
Seriously? No way. I thought Malik had only...
Mysterious. Feels like something big's about to go down.
As long as it's away from the front line, I'd happily be reassigned. It's only been a year since I enlisted. I'm not ready to lose my life.
You make it sound terrible. Good luck preserving anything with those idlers and the reserve units. Our purpose as Silvermane Guards is to protect the citizens of Belobog.
Este me pregunto, ¿está bien aquí? ¿Rompe un cofre y se pira o qué? Vale, me queda esta parte de aquí. Hola.
This is a military base.
Vale. Antipáticos.
That's it. The thing.
And it's behind a gate. What are the odds?
Its formal name is the Mechanism Energy Hub. It's connected to all the energy lines. I would have thought it covers the entire restricted zone.
No wonder it's so heavily guarded.
One unit for everything? That's a disaster waiting to happen. We learned the hard way.
As long as we can gain access permissions to the hub, we can operate the gear bridge terminals. That's why I told them we were here for urgent maintenance. The frontline equipment needs servicing just as much as the rest.
So that's why you went for maintenance. Way to go, Serval. I thought you just came up with it on the spot.
Come on, let's see if that guard over there will let us pass.
No sé, yo...
Yo, evening soldier. Are you the emergency engineers? I saw you guys hanging around. Did you find the problem?
Not yet. Everything looks normal so far. I think the problem is stemming from the energy hub. If you let us in, we can do a routine service inspection. I've worked on very
Sí, no, eso sí. Lo han hecho ya en varias ocasiones también. O sea, te ponen una zona como con misión principal y luego cuando vuelves hay otras cosas.
Security captain's encryption key.
Not even the Supreme Guardian?
The Supreme Guardian? Hey, no games, you hear? No dice without the encryption key.
Ah, darn, this guy's not stupid.
You need the encryption key, right? Which captain should I bother then?
Captain Dunn's resting up ahead. Go and find him. If he grants you permission, I won't stand in your way.
Done? Why didn't you say so? No problem, we'll be back in a bit.
Me da a mí que Dana va a haber cambiado un poco la mentalidad. No va a ser tan fácil.
Serval, this Dunn, do you know him?
You bet I do. We go way back. He's easy to talk to. Watch me persuade him.
Hostia, vale. Aquí me da a mí que se va a empezar el combate, ¿verdad?
Hey, Dunn! It's been a while. I didn't know you made security captain.
Serval, it's been a long time. You're still so... You look good.
Allow me to
Va teniendo las
introduce
apariencias,
my
obvio.
assistants to you. They help me take care of business at the workshop. Everyone, this is Captain Dunn, an old friend of mine. He used to be an ace on the keys in the band.
Oh, you play rock and roll too? Cool!
Pleased to meet you.
Y ese olor tan raro, ¿no?
Hello.
Oh, what's that weird smell?
Zachary, how many days has it been since you showered?
I showered right before my shift.
What did you say?
I haven't showered in 2 days, sir.
Unacceptable.
Esa armadura tiene que tener aire acondicionado, ¿no?
It's not a big deal, Dunn. You know, if you get a chance, would you want to get on stage with us again? My keyboard guy is pretty good, but I still miss our military days playing in the band.
That was a long time ago, Serval. I haven't touched a keyboard in ages. Besides, I'm stationed here all year round. I'm afraid I don't get many chances to return to the city. Though I don't stand on ceremony. How may I assist you? If everything's in order, you'd better head back to the city. It's not safe here.
I've checked the lines. There don't seem to be any major problems. All that's left is the energy hub. The guard over there said that I needed an encryption key to open the gate. Can you help me out?
No me da micro.
Anything wrong, Dunn?
Sorry, Serval, but can you tell me what Captain Gepard told you?
Huh? Oh, let me think. Hey, sis, the energy supply lines in the restricted zone have malfunctioned. Those useless engineers can't find the problem. Something like that?
And may I ask, when did he contact you?
This morning? Yeah, that's right. He's on urban patrol duty today, right? That's why he popped round and asked the favor.
Aha. Captain Gepard just returned to the front line. I could reconfirm with him?
Huh?
Tan cazao.
Hold up, he's back? That can't be. He was still in the city a little while ago.
You haven't changed, Serval. You're still a lousy liar. These people you've brought, they're not workshop assistants, right?
Me encanta el tono que están usando los actores, tú. O sea, en plan, no es un tono normal, o sea, se nota.
I don't want to help you, but you should remember that I'm a Belobog Silvermane guard. How about this? You can leave, and I won't tell anyone about this incident. But the outsiders must remain.
There goes the negotiation.
Yep.
I brought you guys here, and I'm standing with you till the end. Done, this concerns the fate of Belobog. No, the fate of our whole world. Please, don't stand in our way.
Serval! We used to rehearse together every day, you must understand. My rock and roll soul is to uphold the dignity of a soldier.
¿Es arrimado?
Time to get vigilant.
Me estás diciendo que no tiene debilidad al fuego, ¿en serio?
Who will it be? Everything is oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing. I want to protect everyone too. Mr. Torok. You can't run. Keep up. Tough luck running into me. Here.
Ready to lose your... You can fight it, or rock with it.
Mierda. ¿Qué hago? ¿Me cargo a uno? No, le doy. Ah, la electrocución. Siempre me olvido de ella. Vale.
Stay close. Here stands the Silvermane Guard.
I need to be brave.
Hide.
¡Cojones! ¿Hola?
Try that again. Who will it be?
Pretty good crowd today.
Tough luck running into me.
Target threat eliminating Gepard.
You're annoying. You can't run. Who invited? Huh?
Lo siento, amigo.
Why?
I'm sorry, Dunn. Time for a little nap.
He's just unconscious. Don't worry.
Te debería de haber avisado, pero bueno.
Strong, though. Wildfire lacks people like him.
Got it. The encryption key. Quick, before we attract attention, let's...
Vamos a ver. Os habéis liado a hostias. Os habéis liado a hostias. Obviamente alguien lo habrá oído.
That's the enemy attack alarm.
Vamos, es que si me dices que después de la pelea contra estos no has llamado la atención, ya es forzar mucho el guión.
We've made it up till now. I could lose an arm and a leg for all I care. I have to... Quick, back to the energy supply hub. Anyone that tries to stop us is gonna find out a thing or two.
If I'd known he had the encryption key from the start, I could have snuck in and taken it off him myself.
Hostia, triple, tú. No me he encontrado todavía con ninguno triple, tú. No me había encontrado todavía con ninguno triple, tú. Sí.
This song's for you.
Let's rock. My turn.
Dale a este.
Annihilate.
That's it. Pretty good.
No manner. Huh? I want to protect everyone too. Mr. Torok. Turn it up.
Este. Lo que mete es barro, que es que no tiene nombre lo que mete este hombre. ¿Sabes lo que mete esta cosa? O sea.
Who will it be? Keep up. Here.
Eliminating threat. Are you all right? Take that, Clara.
Hey. Try that again. No manners, huh?
This song's for you.
Let's rock.
Ya está, ¿no?
I'm not afraid of you. Look out. Who invited? Huh?
Pretty good.
A ver, el automático, ¿cuál es este, no?
Watch this awesome move.
Le da un poco tarde, ¿no? Al automático.
I hope I helped.
poco tarde el aviso, ¿eh? Hostia. Este tío es gordo. Físico... Vale. Mira, he visto el rayo sobrevolarle la cabeza y me queda en plan de... Ya verás, a que no le da.
Protect everyone too. Mr. Sora. Turn it up. Tough luck running into me. Oh stars, give these trailblazers your blessing. You can fight it or rock with it.
Eliminating threat. Mission command.
Hostia, tiene doble impacto este.
Are you all right? Mission command.
Maika.
Who will it be? Keep up. Look out.
¿Veis? Pero lo de ponerse el escudo, por ejemplo.
Let's rock. Here.
Ahora sí.
Stay back, Clara.
Help me, Mr. Sora.
Eliminating threat.
Aquí voy a decir una cosa. El automático se ha fumado 4 putos porros. O sea, el automático se ha fumado 4 porros. O sea, me sueltas la ulti de Clara cuando queda un puto tío que le queda un hit. ¿En serio?
Oh stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Coño, pepinazos que meten.
Watch this awesome move. Turn it up. You can fight it or rock with it.
Lo que mete Serval. Me cago en la puta.
Stay back, Clara.
I hope I helped.
Está ahí un poco en la mierda. O sea, pero es que literalmente, o sea, vamos a ver, es que cuando he visto que lanzaba la ulti de Clara me queda en plan de... te has motivado. O sea, te has motivado.
No manners, huh? Keep up. My turn. Cute. I'm not afraid of you.
Eliminating threat. Are you all right? Stay back, Clara.
Hey, try that again. Who invited you? Who will it be? Tough luck running into me.
Annihilate.
Ah, se ha quedado un toque. Muerto.
I hope I helped.
We're in.
Oh, it's open. Oh, thank you, done.
Bueno, vamos a ver, lo de gracias Dan es un poco en plan de... A ver, le habéis dado una paliza que el tío se ha quedado inconsciente. O sea, lo de gracias Dan es en plan... Más bien tendría que ser un perdón Dan. O sea, el pobre.
Give me some time. Who designed this operating system? It's so unintuitive. Emergency fire evacuation system? Not that. Rock and roll dance floor atmosphere mode? Who the heck added that? And they used one of my songs! Gear bridge control terminal. Still found it.
Lo segundo que has dicho, o sea, ¿en serio?
That's it. I've reset the energy system. Let's go and operate the gear bridge terminal.
Serval, won't more Silvermane guards be waiting for us on the other side of the gear bridge?
Sí, te lo claro.
Yep.
Then what's happening?
Yep.
Well, yearly reason with them or charge straight through the blockade. Let's play it by ear.
Ah, mierda, el grandullón. Este era Piro... Piro Electro, ¿verdad? Tío, detéctalo un poquito antes, por favor. Ah, vale, que es por misión.
Careful. There's a big guy up ahead.
There's no other way. We'll have to fight.
If we can beat Svarog, we can beat this one. Let's go.
Oye, no le nombres, gracias.
Time to get vigilant.
De crío. Va.
I want to protect everyone too. Oh, Mr. Svarog.
Turn it up. You can fight it or rock with it.
Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move.
Toma rotura.
Threat index low. Hide.
Who will it be? Everything is worth. Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Annihilate.
Mierda.
Let's rock. Tough luck running into me. Cute. I'm not afraid of you. Look out. Who will it be?
Antes, cuando este cabrón lanzaba el ataque, me mataba todo.
This song's for you.
My turn.
Ready to lose your... You can fight it or rock with it.
Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move.
Target threat index lowered. Hide.
Who invited you?
Pretty good crowd today.
Let's rock.
Vamos.
Tough luck running into
Are you alright?
I'm okay.
Mission command.
Es que en serio. Es que en serio. O sea, ¿cómo coño puede meter tanto esta mierda? Esto. O sea, ¿cómo es posible que meta tanto esta mierda? O sea, es esta mierda con esta, ¿verdad? Es que es esta, tío. O sea... Joder. ¿Cómo puede tener esa puta combinación, loco? O sea, que no tiene ni la debilidad elemental. Oye, por cierto, he acabado otra vez hecho mierda. Comed un poquito de arroz, anda. A veces el botón como que se la pela, ¿eh?
Energy restored. System online. Certification enabled. Come on. 40%. 65%. 85%. We did it. We've gained access to the gear bridge. Let's move.
Pues venga.
Perfect. Okay. We need to get
Tenía que hacerse un puente tan grande.
We could have a problem. Your brother may be there.
Yep.
He probably is. Hopefully we don't bump into him, but if we do, we'll just have to try and talk to him.
Are you sure you can convince him?
I've probably got a 30% chance. Or less.
Meaning it could end in a fight.
Va a acabar en pelea.
Haven't you noticed yet? Most of our convincing ends in a fight.
We need to be sure, Saval. If we can...
Of course. My word is my bond. I said that I'd stand with you to the end, and I won't go back on that promise.
Las 8 menos 20 ya. ¿Cuánto tiempo llevamos aquí? 4 horas, joder.
Before our next expedition, I need Hime Nico to teach me some negotiation skills. Beating people up all the time is cramping my elegance.
I haven't fought with Gepard since he enlisted. He could never beat me when we were little, but now...
Vale, vamos a darle otra vez. Estoy aquí, ¿no? No. Bueno. Ah, vale, estoy aquí. Joder, estoy ciego. Vale, perdón. Vale, ahora que aquí, si mal no me equivoco, yo vi un cofre. Tal vez no. Tal vez sí. Entiendo que por aquí vamos a volver. Sale, venga. Tengo todo. Let's go. Mierda. Tenía que estar.
Serval. It really is you.
Sí.
Wait, Gepard, listen to me.
When the sentry reported to me, I thought there must have been a misunderstanding. The enemy alarm had to be unrelated to your entry into the restricted zone. Perhaps the intruders had taken you hostage. And yet... Step away from the intruders, Serval. Walk over slowly and stand behind me. You're different from them.
No, de hecho somos bastante similares.
We have an understanding. I stand with them. Give me a few minutes, just a few. I'll explain every...
No.
Enough, Serval.
Obvio.
Have you forgotten where we are? We Landaus ought to know this place better than anywhere. The outer reaches of the front line against the Fragmentum. Belobog's most strategic protective fortress. Every Silvermane guard here, every person here, is ready to sacrifice themselves. Ready to spill their blood for Belobog at a moment's notice. Yet here you are, leading fugitives into the restricted zone. Attacking my Silvermane comrades in arms. Hijacking the
¿Sí? ¿Tú crees? Que en automático te pueden dar más. O sea, es que, claro, con el tema del loot es a veces un poco raro.
It might be the only lifeline this world has left.
If that were true, why wouldn't you report to Madame Cocolia? Why would you sneak into the restricted zone and create
Porque no nos dejan.
You don't understand. The one preventing us from getting close to the truth is Cocolia herself.
You have all seen the Supreme Guardian in person. Do you think you can act as you please because she didn't recognize your version of events?
Listen to me, Gepard. The origin and spread of the Fragmentum is linked to the Stellaron. The meteorite in the Architect's records, it's...
I know about the Stellaron. It's exactly what the fugitives behind you are seeking. But the Madam Guardian has already revealed the truth to me. These people have ulterior motives, Serval. They want to steal this treasure from the Architects.
¿Tesoro?
The Madam Guardian has warned me before that you were indulging in fantasy. That you'd been exposed to forbidden knowledge, and that you would bring destruction down upon Belobog. I believe you, Serval. I believe you think you're acting with loyalty to the people. It's just... Guards, formation. Arrest these people. We could be inundated with Fragmentum monsters at any moment. We have no time to waste on them.
The forbidden is only forbidden to conceal the truth within. Cocolia is afraid that we'll seize on this knowledge, that the truth will spread far and wide. To save the world, we must risk it all. I've said my piece. Whether you believe it or not is up to you. Regardless, you should know by now your sister's never been one to back down. If there's something or someone you can't abide, you should stand up and resist. And if there's something you uphold, you should uphold it to the very end.
save your explanation for the judge. You are charged with sabotaging the Silvermane Guard restricted zone.
Obviamente iba a acabar así, tú en bronca, pero bueno, vale.
Captain, I hereby order that these fugitives be arrested. This isn't like our childhood game, Serval. You won't get any leniency from me.
The barrier hasn't been fixed yet. Don't try and be a hero, Gepard.
Didn't I tell you? All our negotiations end in combat.
Vamos allá. Otra vez.
Get vigilant. Who's the lucky one today? Everything is ordained by the stars.
1 second.
Guess what I'm about to do?
Vale, perdón, llamada de la familia.
Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
¿El por dos te las comí o cómo va la cosa? Ah, tomar por culo que este me ha dado.
Burn it up. Tough luck running into me. Here. I'm not afraid of you.
Me tengo que olvidar de los soldados, ¿no? Me imagino.
Who will it be? This song's for you. Let's rock.
Voy a atacar. Necesito una habilidad elemental. Justamente esas mierdas era lo que quería evitar.
The tryhards, watch this awesome move. I want to protect everyone too, Mr. Tora.
Vale, vamos a obtener ahora la ulti. A tomar por culo el escudo.
Ready to lose your you can fight it or rock with it.
No manners, huh? Everything is where those stars give these trailblazers your blessing.
Pretty good crowd today.
Voy a atacar porque necesito habilidad elemental.
I want to protect everyone too, Mr. Tora. Who invited you? Who will it be?
¿Qué hostias mete? Bueno, al menos está de pie.
knows how to put up a fight. I've never come up against anyone this relentless.
Pues Ellie, ¿no te has visto en la puta pelea?
He's as stubborn as I am. It could be an argument or a fight. He'll do both to the death. That's why he bugs the heck out of me. That's enough, Gepard. Take a look around you. You're the last man standing.
Even if I am, I won't yield.
We don't want you to yield through force of arms. That wouldn't be a victory for us.
Yeah, our goal is the same as yours, Serval's and Bronya's. We just want to preserve this world. There's no reason to turn against each other.
Gepard, brother, surely now you can see the need for pragmatism. Even if you don't believe my outsider friends, you should believe me. Maybe I've wasted your trust. In which case, believe Bronya.
Lady Bronya?
Podríamos haber usado esta carta, ¿no? Digo yo, antes de la pelea.
There's nothing more to say, Gepard. The decision is yours.
As a captain of the Silvermane Guards, I am duty-bound to carry out the orders of the Supreme Guardian. But Lady Bronya is the commanding officer for the front lines. According to military protocol, if the frontline directives of the commanding officer clash with those of the architects behind the lines, a soldier must remain at their post and await further directives.
¿Y cuál sería la siguiente directiva? A ver, macho, que se te ha visto el plumero. Ya está, o sea, tampoco disimulo.
But there is something of equal importance in the oath we take.
The people of Belobog.
If we lose the people, we lose the reason for our existence. Our fight with the Fragmentum monsters is for the sake of preservation. But our fight with you? I fail to see the purpose. If you are truly able to prevent our endlessly unfolding misfortunes, then the people of Belobog.
¿Esta es la recta final o me va a quedar otra misión por hacer? Me imagino que esta ya es la recta final.
I swear by Gepard that I will carry out your punishment without an ounce of mercy.
They're not lying. I promise you.
You must be Zila. You are a skilled fighter. Your combat style is nothing like that of the guards.
A ver, obvio, es de la calle.
Regardless of what you believe, these guys have been a great help to the underworld. Many people would vouch for them.
I'm sure. If you want to advance further northward, you must traverse an area entirely corroded by the Fragmentum. It's the only way to get to the snow plains on the other side. The guards can give you some time before the next wave of attacks is upon us.
Según tengo entendido, también hay algunos puzzles que se resetean. Según tengo entendido, Vale, dame un segundo.